Transform your yarn stash into this beautiful dress. Yes, you heard me right. I made this dress from my yarn stash, just bunch of random colors. Honestly, I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out, but somehow it turned out to be a dress that turned heads and got a lot of compliments. So today I'll be teaching you exactly how I made my picnic dress, and let's go straight to the tutorial, guys. I made a total of 4 granny squares for this project, and each of them is 18 rounds, and the measurement, the size is 16 inches. And at the end of every row, at the end of every granny square, I left a long tail that we're going to be using to sew it in. So if you are new to crochet or you don't know how to make granny squares, I have a perfect tutorial for these granny squares, so you can go watch it. Or maybe you just want to know how I did mine, so just go and watch it and see how I did mine. As I said before, I made a total of 18 rounds, and that gets us to 16 inches. Okay, so this is half granny square, the triangle shape one. I made 2 of it, so this is the 2. And as you can see, at the end of the row, I left a long tail for sewing in. This is going to be different from the granny squares, that like the connection, the joining is going to be different from the ones I've been making before. So we are just going to start from the connection. Okay, so this is what I have for the front and back panel, and for the side of the down part of the dress. Okay, so let's proceed to joining it together. But before that, I used a 6.0 mm for this project. Of course, you're going to be needing a scissors, measuring tape to get the measurement, and also a tapestry needle. I'm going to be using the medium sizes, the smallest size that I have, though I don't know about others if they're more bigger and smaller sizes. So these are the 3 sizes that I have. I'm going to be using this medium one because I don't want to leave a lot of holes in my stitches while after joining them together. Okay, so we pick the medium. You can use any size that you want, and let's proceed. So I started off by connecting the tail to my tapestry needle. Then I chose the 2 granny squares that I feel like the color rhymed more to each other. Then I started my connection from the corners. So as you can see, I'm like tying a knot. So you can increase or decrease the speed from the setting. I put every instruction on how to do that by the side of the video at the top left of the video, so you can just go through it and decrease the speed if it's too fast for you. Okay, so this is how I did the connection, connecting stitch by stitch. So we have exactly the same stitch on every side. Of course, you know that is a square. So this is how I did mine. So I'll continue until I get to the end of the row. So guys, I'm done with my connection, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what the other side looks like. We are done with one of the panel, and I'm going to measure to show you how many inches that I have. Just because it's long, I'll just measure halfway. So I have a total of 32 inches, as you can see right here. We have our front and back panels ready right now. Okay, so I'll proceed over to joining this one, the triangle shape half granny square. So guys, at this point, you have to measure out the space for your hand and make sure you have it before closing up. For me, I have 14 inches, but I just decided to make mine 16 because I want it to be free on me. Okay, so once I've confirmed that, I'll go ahead to closing up by tying a knot. As you can see, I'm just tying a knot as much as possible to make sure that I secure this end. And once I'm done with that, I can now go ahead and grab my scissors and cut the yarn off. Then we go over to joining the hand or making the hand. For the hand, we'll start by making a slip knot, and after that we'll be connecting our yarn in the corner of the both side. So insert my hook right here and also right here and connect with a slip stitch. After the connection, we are going to chain up two, and these two chains doesn't count as a stitch. Okay, then we turn over to the other corner, the second one that we connected with the first one, and go into that space and make 3 double crochets. So here we have our 3 double crochets. We'll continue making 3 double crochets in all the spaces that we have until we get to the end of the row. Not the end of the round, end of the row. I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. I'm here at the end of the row. I'll go ahead and make normal 2 double crochets in this last space that we have left. Okay, so after the 2 double crochets, I will make 1 more double crochet in that same space, but I'll stop halfway and go over into the next corner and make my double crochet stop halfway. Then I'll yarn over and pull through the 3 loops. So this is how we just did this because we don't want to have something that is bigger than what we measured for. Okay, so after that I'll continue making 3 double crochets in all the spaces that I have until I get to the end of the round. I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. I'm here at the end of the round and this is what my work looks like. So I will go ahead and skip the 2 chains that we made in the beginning and go over to the first double crochet and make a slip stitch to finish up this first round. Okay, so after that we'll be going over to the second round. For the second round we'll chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. In that same space we'll make 2 more double crochets, making it a total of 3 double crochets, and we'll continue making 3 double crochets in all the spaces that we have until we get to the end of the round, and I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. I'm here at the end of the second round. We'll make a slip stitch on the third chain, then chain up 3 for round 3. And this round 3 is a repetition of the second round. So we are going to be repeating the second round until we get to the end of the 20th round, where I'll meet you to show you what to do next. So guys, I'm here at the end of the 20th round, and this is what my work looks like. Okay, so we are going to start our decreasing from here. So as you can see, I have 2 double crochets here. So we'll make a double crochet decrease just like we did in the corner of the first round. Okay, so just go into the space and yarn over, pull through 3 loops. So we've eliminated one of the 3 double crochets. Okay, so after that you come over to the chain 3 and make a slip stitch. So this is what we have. So guys, in the next 2 rounds I'll be repeating our normal 3 double crochets in all the spaces that we have, but in the 23rd round I'll make my decrease just like we did on the 20th. So that is to say, we make a decrease and we make normal 2 rounds without decreasing. Okay, so I'll continue until I have exactly the length that I want. So make a decrease and make 2 normal rounds, then a decrease until you have exactly the length, the width, sorry, for your wrist, or until the fit is perfect. Okay, so I'll meet you when I'm done with mine to show you what I did and how many rounds that I did in total. So guys, I'm done with mine. I'll make a slip stitch on the 3rd chain. So I stopped decreasing on the 35th round, then I made 2 more rounds of no decrease. That gets us to a total of 37 rounds, and this is what my work looks like. So guys, I'll measure to show you how many inches that I have. I'll measure the first part of the work, that is before the decreases. So I have about 9 inches, and to me that is perfect for me. Okay, so I started my decrease after the 9 inches, and in total we have about 17 inches. So guys, we're going to measure the width of the wrist, and this is mine. I have about 4.5 inches, which is approximately 9 inches in total. Okay, so here is my wrist, and the 9 inches feels very comfortable and free, and I just like that about it. Okay, so we'll continue with the last round, which is going to be a single crochet. So we are going to chain 1 and make 1 single crochet in that same stitch. Continue making 1 single crochet in all the stitches that you have until you get to the end of the round, where I'll meet you to show you what to do next. I'm here at the end of the single crochet round. I'll go over to the first single crochet and make a slip stitch, tighten it, then chain 1, tighten, grab my scissors and cut the yarn off. Then I'll pull it out and tighten. So this is what our work looks like. It's looking very beautiful. So guys, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. So please don't forget to like and share this video with your crochet friends, and if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. See you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.